What's up, people? It's time for Season 8, Episode 21, A Rockhoof and a Hard Place. This is a play on the saying between a rock and a hard place. So I'm guessing there's going to be two problems, two outcomes someone doesn't like. And they're going to be stuck between those two outcomes. I got to find a way out. That is my prediction. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. Is this an archaeological site? Is Indiana Jones again? Oh, more pillars.
You're going to have to work faster than that if you plan to dig up my whole village, lass.
I'm glad we get to see more of them. Oh, this is an ancient fossil.
Thank you, Rockhoof, but we're trying to carefully preserve every bit of history here.
This place is full of memories. Did I tell you about the time our chieftain knocked down 5 boulders with the kick of a wee ball?
Damn.
Stop that!
But that's what this is for.
Maybe in the past.
Let
Now
my
it
man
belongs
play
in
with
a
this
museum.
ball.
Safe, preserved, untouched.
Next you'll be saying I shouldn't have used the old sweat lodge.
The what?
So, you see why Rockhoof isn't an ideal fit for my team. Perhaps you could use his unusual talents?
Of course, Professor Fossil. We'd be honored to have a pillar of Equestria on our staff.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Celestia.
Trying to get rid of him?
Oh, that apple's made of wood. What a horrible trick to play.
Oh my. Just shovel
Have
it.
you seen my decorative centerpieces? They were right here.
Oh,
Good luck! My little pony, my little pony. My little pony.
I used to wonder what friendship could be.
Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you are my very best friends?
So join me
He
in
is so
welcoming
big.
Professor Rockhoof to our faculty.
Thank you all. I know I'm new to your world, but there's one thing I learned when I saved my village from a rushing river of hot lava.
Oh yeah?
There's nothing you can't do with hard work. And the shovel!
True that. Oh my.
Except maybe stand on stage.
Dude, you're like Yona, but you actually destroy stuff.
Every creature dismissed. We'll
Oh.
see you in class.
I hate when my computer does that.
You think that new pony is gonna be the weirdest teacher at school? Or just one of
He
the
seems
weirdest?
cool.
Yona like new teachers.
Yeah.
He big. Like that.
Smashes things like a yak.
Yeah.
Smells like a yak.
Yes! Perfect!
Ooh.
Guys, he's one of the pillars. He's like pony history.
Hello, class!
Oh my god. Can you imagine if your substitute teacher came in like
your
that?
new theory and defensive friendship teacher. But I haven't had a chance to look at Headmare Twilight's notes yet. What have you all been learning?
We just studied all about how
This is where you take advantage of the sub.
used a spell to trap discord in stone sleep for hundreds of moons.
Chapter 1.
Oh, so it's a class about stories, is it?
Stories, yeah.
Oh,
And we
you got the right
never
idea,
get
Gallus.
homework.
The
Yep.
best way to teach colts and fillies is by experience. Like the time I was in the woods and ran across an Ursa Major.
Ooh, a major.
We're not doing that, right?
You fight Ursa Major? All alone?
Aye, and I defeated her too.
Really?
Now this I'm interested in.
Yeah, for
How
real.
Professor Rockhoof win?
How does an Earth pony defeat an
Well,
Ursa Major?
That's quite a tale.
From what Professor Fossil said, it sounds like Rockhoof just hasn't settled into modern times yet. Our school is the perfect place for that. Plus, we get a new teacher.
This may be the fastest friendship problem you ever solved.
I would say that, but we're 5 minutes in.
Shovel leap, shovel throw. Shovel whack. Now you lot be the Ursa Major. Lots of growl in mind.
Maybe you'll not be there. This class is awesome.
Maybe classrooms were less breakable in the old days?
Yeah, put him in a foam room.
What happened next?
The huge beastie jumped out of the moonlit mist. Her fearsome fangs at my throat. But I rolled clear.
Then what?
She backed me up against the wall, ready to pounce. I looked at her, and she looked at me. And I say,
Professor Rockhoof?
nope,
Twilight.
Oops.
I'm trying to hear the
Sorry to
story.
interrupt. Class, why don't we go ahead and take lunch early today? Rockhoof, can we take a walk outside? Our school is about finding your own special way to teach.
And we can already tell you're a smash with the class.
But maybe you could do a little less smashing in the classroom?
Just keep it under control,
Sorry
dude.
about that. I did get a bit carried away. The students were so interested in my tale.
I know it's a big change, but I think you're gonna fit in just...
Fire!
Rockhoof, wait!
No time! The building's
I'm guessing
ablaze.
that's supposed to be
We have to get
happening.
every pony out.
Professor Rockhoof, best teacher ever!
Agreed.
They cannot get better!
Let's get you outside, wee ones.
They just got better!
He just scooped it. Oh my,
Clear.
3 in one shovel throw?
What are you doing?
Saving the
With your
school.
mouth. Oh,
Just like fighting a volcano in the good old days.
I wonder how much money you've costed Twilight.
Pony, kindly explain what is the meaning of all this water. I'm not sure, but I think it's
Damn it, Pinky.
Sorry, Rarity, but I had to put out the rage in Inferno.
Inferno? Where?
Did you not see the smoke and flame?
Yeah, that was us.
They're dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah.
Having a fire-breathing competition.
You have a fire breathing competition in class?
They do it all the time. That's what we were trying to tell you.
We know you're used to being a
I haven't actually
hero,
seen any
Rockhoof.
other dragons here,
Only what we need here is a teacher.
right?
One who doesn't ruin an entire class's friendship quilts. You don't know how hard it is to stitch a pineapple pattern.
I want a friendship quilt.
My deepest apologies. I'm not used to living with dragons, or much else in this modern time. Professor
Yeah, it
Fossil
must be
made
tough.
it clear I'm not welcome back in my old village. Seems I don't belong here either.
It must be really hard to find your place in like a different era.
So, apparently finding Rockhoof a new job is a lot harder than we thought. Has any pony had any luck?
Damn.
I thought you were gonna try him out at the post office.
We
That's Derpy's job.
Do you know where I can find Cranky Doodle Donkey? I need to deliver his medicine. He has a rash in a very
Why does everyone
embarrassing
expose him? I get why he's cranky. I'm sorry, dude.
Ugh, I did not need to hear that.
Yep. Rockhoof's time as a spa masseuse didn't work out either.
Now, just let me know if this is too much pressure.
Oh my god.
Well, at least Rockhoof's really
You did that to
strong.
bulk
Maybe
biceps?
we could find him a job carrying heavy stuff.
Construction?
Tried that already.
Then he'd destroy the
I needed
building.
somebody to help her get supplies, but
I know you said you only needed a few leaves, but I figured why not bring you the whole thing?
Jesus.
ooh, how horrid. None of the other pillars seem to be having trouble fitting into the modern world.
He's good at telling stories.
Then maybe they can show Rockhoof how they did it. Get him used to living in this time.
Great idea. Rockhoof's old friends would be happy to help, and I bet he'd love to visit them.
Even Canterlot looks different from the old days.
Oh, I'm sure once you see your old pal Flash Magnus, you'll feel
Ooh,
right
you
at
get to see
home.
some Flash Magnus?
Trot 2, 3, 4. Trot 2, 3, 4. Keep it lively, rookies. Visitors on site. Company halt. Rockhoof,
Nice.
you old ditch digger, you. Flash Magnus, as I live and breathe. Is this your squadron?
After we got out of limbo, I went looking for work for a pony with experience in the Royal Legion. Once a soldier, always a soldier.
Princess
True
Celestia was
that.
happy to find a new drill sergeant for her guard.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a drill sergeant?
That's great. She really put you in a job that big so soon?
Oh, this is nothing. You should see what Miss Main is up to.
They made you the royal landscape artist for the Crystal Empire?
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Work is beautiful.
No, thank you.
It's like a
I've
futuristic
never worked
utopia.
with crystal before, but in my heart, I know I'm where I belong.
You always could find the beauty in things, but there's not much demand for shovel ponies like me nowadays.
Shovel pony.
Don't give up hope. See Somnambula. She'll help you find your purpose.
Somnambula's a motivational speaker. Bet they didn't even have those back in your
Oh,
time.
they look so weird when they sit
We
like
didn't
that.
need them. Ponies knew what to do with their lives.
Focus on my voice and feel yourself unlock your potential.
I did yoga yesterday and I was struggling.
Imagine everything that troubles
I had
you
to for
as
my class.
one big cloud. Now, let it float away. You are relaxed, free to do anything you wish.
That's me. That pony's a pillow.
Guess he wished he could take a nap.
Mage Meadowbrook, your home looks just the same as the old days. Wish I could say the same for mine.
Well, I've had to expand my clinic a bit. Many creatures need healing in this modern world. Oh, looks like you could use some too. What's got you heartsick, Rockhoof?
Thing is,
Powerful
I
ass.
can't do my old job like Flash, or adapt like Miss Main, or succeed at something new like Somnambula, or go home like you.
Give it time. Even Star Swirl's still learning about friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet Stygian took plenty of time to fit in.
Oh, yeah, what's he
Hey,
up
look
to?
what I found. Me and My Shadow, the third hit novel by former villain Stygian. I'm impressed. He's really thriving.
I was with the hillbillies in the back. Yeah,
Rockhoof,
those.
Where are you going?
Look like
I'm
my
not
hometown.
sure. Maybe I just don't belong in this modern world.
You'll find a place.
Now this here's a right
You're good at
mash
telling
battle.
stories. You should just tell stories.
Instead of solving
Lecture.
Rockhoof's problem, we made him feel even worse.
I'll tell you the real problem here. We haven't given Rockhoof the chance to be who he really is.
A pony with a metal shovel and a heart of gold?
A hero! What we need to do is find him a job that's as epic as he is.
I might know just
Get the map to call him. Send him on a friendship
I'm
quest.
honored to serve in the Hippogriff Navy, General Seaspray. I promise I'll prove my worth.
Think nothing of it.
You don't strike
I
me
know
as a
how
Navy
hard it
guy.
is to adapt to a new home. After our many years below the waves, land customs seemed strange.
Like you didn't fit in, no matter how hard you tried?
As though the world had moved on without us. Never fear, Rockhoof. We shall be as brothers in this bright future above the waves.
Why do the hippogriffs need ships if they can turn into sea ponies?
maybe they just like cruises.
Oh, wow.
The fog's too thick to see our way out
I
of the
guess
harbor.
more military strategic presence.
Heave to, swabbies! Hold the ship and hold her till the fog passes!
Wait, General! we can navigate the same way my cultic ancestors traveled through the silky mists, we'll look to the stars. There in the northwest sky is the constellation for O'Brien's Pelt. Steer the ship toward that.
You heard the pony crew.
Nice.
Make full sail.
You know your constellations.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Rockhoof did it!
But I don't understand. The stars have always steered me true.
No, stars can move slowly over time. They must look different now than over 1,000 years ago.
It was an honor
Interesting.
serving with you, Rockhoof. But it seems
But
our
you've
paths
quite frankly
lie
fucked
in
up.
different directions.
How are you gonna get home?
Hey, mistakes happen. We'll think of something else for you to do.
I wonder how much
Oh,
property
there's no
damage
need,
and money
boss.
he's
I already know what
caused.
I want to do next.
Really? What?
I heard there's a statue spell that sends creatures into stone sleep.
Whoa.
Wants you to cast it. On
Basically asking her to kill you. Asking to kill yourself. Jesus.
No!
Yes!
No!
Aye!
No!
Aye!
Hey guys, need me to help you decide something?
Rockhoof wants me to cast a spell to turn him into a statue. The answer is no.
Well, it should be aye, because I wouldn't even be here to be turned into a statue if Twilight hadn't cast a spell in the first place.
Whoa, I thought you were arguing over ice cream flavors.
The answer is still no. Why would you want to be turned into stone?
Because I'm a relic of a bygone age. I belong in a museum.
I
Safe,
see where you're coming
preserved,
from, but
untouched.
I think you still
I
have
don't
use.
belong in this time. It's up to you to make that right.
But there has to be a better way.
Twilight,
captivated the
please
students with your
understand.
tales.
I want to be remembered as the hero I was, not the disappointment I've become.
But you're not. Rockhoof, wait! Spike, can you teach my class today?
You're not really gonna turn him to stone, are you?
Only because it's temporary. As soon as I think of a new solution, we'll wake Rockhoof up. I know he has more to offer the world as a pony than
Yeah.
a statue.
I agree.
Did you hear that Rockhoof caught all the bees in the Everfree Forest and gave them to Zecora as a gift?
Wow! Terramar said Rockhoof called down the stars and sunk the whole Hippogriff Navy!
He's definitely weird, but in a fun way. You never know what's gonna happen.
See, the kids like you.
Professor Rockhoof, best pony.
I don't know if we go that far,
Welcome to the
Yona.
theory and defense of friendship.
Another sub? Let me start by telling you that we don't get homework and we only do field trips.
That's too obvious.
Yeah, nice try. Twilight sent me to tell you she won't be in today because she has to cast a stone sleep spell on Rockhoof.
Like Discord? But why? Rockhoof isn't a bad guy.
Your instructions are to write an essay on heroism and what it means to you.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry, it doesn't have to be a long essay.
Maybe like this? Or on three legs?
No, the kids love you.
Birds fewer places to decorate.
Wow.
Dragon said you want to turn into stone. You'll not believe it.
I'm afraid it's true, lass.
But Pony need finish Ursa major story for class.
It's sweet of you to try to get me to stay, Yona. But I'm afraid old stories like mine aren't worth anything in this day and age.
No.
Fine. If Pony no want tell Yona story, then Yona tell Pony story.
Okay.
From class report. When Yona come to Pony school, Yona not fit in. Pony way strange. But Yona find friends. Yona meet Professor Rockhoof. Pony brave and strong as yak.
Oh.
Not afraid. Hero.
Oh.
When Yona grow up,
Don't make me
Yona
tear
wants to
up.
be just like Professor Rockhoof.
Oh.
Well,
So
since you went
wholesome.
to the trouble of writing something that nice, I suppose the least I could do is tell you the rest of the story.
Yona tell whole school Rockhoof is best. Now all wanna hear story.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's so nice to see.
I have the spell, but will you please reconsider? Rockhoof?
The Ursa Major tried to grab me by the gullet, and I ducked her claws.
Dude, Yona, way to
She
go.
had me cornered, so I look at her, she looks at me. And I say, sorry, you won't be having any dinner tonight, lass. Guess you'll just have
Lass?
to grin and bear it. And then I tossed her away with my shovel high into the sky. And she's been a constellation up there ever since. Or so I'm told. And that's...
I don't know about that story.
One more story! One more story!
No, thank you for listening, but it's time to say goodbye.
You're still doing the stone?
You said there wasn't anything in this time you were good at. What about telling stories?
That's what I've been saying.
It was just a tall tale.
One that
But you-
captured the hearts
yeah.
and imagination of every creature here. Plus, pony stories super fun! As the Princess of Friendship, I'd like to appoint you as Equestria's official Keeper of Tales.
Ooh, nice.
Do that?
Yes.
That's very kind of you. But I still think these old bones are more suited to a museum display.
You are a living record of our history. Your stories can inspire and teach generations.
You're like a
to
walking,
come.
talking
If you're
museum.
a statue, that's all lost.
But will I ever really belong in your world?
Rockhoof Yona's friend, so Rockhoof belongs.
Don't
You
make
know,
me tear
that
up.
reminds me
So
of
wholesome and
another
sweet.
story. Once there was a small yak that knew more than a great hero.
Hey, don't forget the dragons in this one.
Aye, there were dragons and ponies and plenty of hippogriffs, plus a changeling and a griffin.
Oh, that was a really wholesome episode. That was really sweet. Oh, that was nice. I like that a lot. Really nice. Season 8's been making me tear up pretty often. It's got nothing on Season 5 and Season 7, I'd say, but Season 8's probably the third most emotional, at least for me. I better watch my words because I know Season 9. Season 9, I'm gonna be a wreck. Oh. So, yeah, but this episode, I really liked it. I thought it was really sweet. Everything they did with Rockhoof and Yona and finding his place and being accepted, though, I like that a lot. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that one. I'll see you next episode. Peace.